not so much the type of motor, but the condition of the internal workings of the motor. Let's see.
Actually, we had an inspector here 4 or 5 years ago that used to inspect the locomotives for the insurance company, and he looked it over and he said there was no reason why that couldn't run.
The number one?
Yeah.
It ran on saturated steam and it didn't have super.
No, it was no superheater.
I didn't think so.
But the state inspector, he just freaked out because he said the flues stuck too far into the smoke box. It was too long.
The flues?
Yeah, and that engine, I mean, it was made that way. 1906, they run that way.
Sure.
And then he said, what's a fire tube boiler? I will not allow a fire tube boiler to run in Arkansas. And now he's over all the inspectors. So, but we had the insurance company inspector come in here to ride the train with us. And we had him just asked him, well, get a chance to go look at it. He went out there and said, there's no reason why that engine can't run. Yeah, the wheels are kind of flat. You need to do something about that. And there was a little bulge in the firebox where it needs a couple stay bolts. No big deal.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he said it was good enough to run.
Yeah. Well, it runs what, about between 150 and 180 pressure?
The pressure we was running, the top high pressure was 145.
45, yeah.
We ran it a little bit higher than 201. 201 was 125 pounds. What we said at the signal.
Number one isn't as powerful as 201. It needs that little extra pressure.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a little bit littler engine and pulling this big old heavy car. It kind of looked like an ant pulling this car, but
yeah, I've seen video of 201 pulling both maroon and this car in the snow.
oh yeah. 201 would do it. The only time we get 201 to talk to you a little bit, for the kids, I'd bring them out here in the vestibule and tell them, okay, listen to that engine. Just talking to you, what's it saying? About 50% of them would always say, I think I can.
Yeah.
But to get the 201 to do that, you have to set a little air on the coach and drag it up that hill.
Oh, yeah.
Throw the Johnson bar all the way forward.
Yeah. Make a park engine.
Yeah. And now number one, oh man, you remember it.
Oh, yeah.
That put me at the sweetest sound.
It did.
We never saw number one.
You never saw it?
No, we came here about July every single time, and it was always 201 running.
Yeah, when it got too hot, we wouldn't run the number one because it had a bad habit of setting fires with it. Matter of fact, it set my ponytail on fire one day, and I bought that brakeman. The fireman was going to beat me to death.
Well, what the world?
Oh, he was whacking me. That was old Larry McCoy, and he's about 4 times bigger than I am. He just started, wham, wham. Larry, when you hit me on the backboard, put your ponytail out, you're on fire.
That other little steamer down there, that's a Mikado engine, isn't it? The one with the cab off of it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yep.
someone took a picture of it and thought it was a consolidation because it doesn't have the rear truck on it.
Now, the rear truck's sitting down there off the side of the track. I can show you that when we go by.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize.
To Galley, Patty Ann.
A lot of people don't realize that I wonder what kind of horn is that?
This is a Nathan P5.
Yeah, I listened to a Nathan P7. It's very similar, and 2 extra trumpets on it. I thought it was P7. I looked at the photo. I was wondering.
Yeah, this is a P5 here.
I'm gonna see if I can get Brian one of the horns off one of those locomotives they're dismantling. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's got something on it.
Yeah.
I think photos 42 with just a single trumpet on it.
Right.
That's probably our original one.
That's what it was originally. It had a single trumpet. And they had it on this, now like a scalded goose. David bought these off of eBay. They come off of a Southern engine out in North Carolina and they were scrapping out.
Yeah.
All right, we'll blow that horn again, ready?
a Southern Pacific 6500. Wow.
Oh, number one just sent chills on my spine when that thing was.
I guess that's kind of appropriate. Most of it gets the loudest whistle. The other one had two whistles on it. I had to get several good little listens to it to identify the little 3-timer, like Crosby 6-inch.
I don't know if Brian told you, but the first time he rode this train, he was in a baby carrier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They got married. My parents got married in Eureka Springs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Been coming back for 20 years. 20 years this year.
Well, when was it that Bob and Cat got married down here that time?
That was in,
That's been, what, 99?
yeah, 98.
98,
99, something like that, yeah. Now they were in the Eureka magazine. Showed the center right in front of the
It's going pretty good now.
Yeah.
Go on and stand there changing their vows. Hold on, you know.
Yeah, I remember that. I was conductor down here that day.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's going down the hill slow as fuel economy, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of engine does this thing have? I'm sure it's a diesel of some kind, I'm sure. But
Basically a 2-stroke Detroit, 567B, 567 cubic inches per cylinder. Got an 8.5-inch piston with about a 10-inch stroke.
wow.
And they built these motors anywhere from a 6-cylinder up to a 16-cylinder. In the same pistons, rods, liners, heads, bigger block, bigger crank.
Well, I've learned a lot about those old 2-stroke Detroits in the last month since I bought that bus, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, tell them what happened when we're moving the record. When the record.
We bought the bus, it wasn't running, so we had a wrecker come to move it. Well, he left it in gear. Well, what I didn't know is that a 2-stroke Detroit does not have to have any kind of electricity to run. All it's got to have is fuel in the rails and something to turn her over.
Compression, yeah.
And she kicked off and started shoving that 60-ton wrecker up the road.
Oh, really?
And I don't know if they just stopped it or they ran out of diesel in the rails, but for a couple minutes there it was kind of hairy.
A lot of people wouldn't expect the train to go even this fast on the track.
Yeah.
I wonder why they sold the old one. Too bad that y'all couldn't run at least number 1 anymore.
We talked about trying it, but it was going to cost way too much. Good size with it. Take it, Robert.
Well, here's the good thing about locomotives. Free insect repellent.
Oh yeah.